It all started with an idea. Get this guy to Knobcon 2023 and have it completely funded by the people subscribed to his Freebeat Patreon. Okay, so how is that going to happen? Well, with a little help from a private Discord channel and reaching out to 4 other patrons, I initiated a conversation. The response was overwhelmingly positive. But I also had to have another conversation. Would Freebeat even be interested in going to Knobcon? Did he have any interest in meeting some of his patrons? And did he even want to consider traveling all the way from the West Coast to the Midwest to do it? So I posed the question to him in a private Discord message. This was the result. So, great, he wants to go. And we want to get him there. But how? Keep in mind, Freebeat had no prior knowledge his patrons were planning any of this. And now that the idea was out there, we had to make it work. And without Freebeat's involvement, his patrons would be handling everything. So, I went back to the original patrons involved to discuss funding. GoFundMe turned out to be the best option, and boy did it work. After putting together a short video presentation for patrons only, we got the word out that we are all going to try to work together to make this happen. Thanks to everyone's generosity, the entire trip got funded in about a month and a half, completely by Freebeat's patrons. Months of talking, working out details and preparing, and September finally rolled around. Knobcon 2023 was just days away. Freebeat decided to drive with his sister-in-law instead of fly. 3 days and 33 hours later, Freebeat and his sister-in-law arrived. I introduced both of them to the best chicken fingers ever at Village Tavern. We attempted to stream online to let patrons know that he got there okay. We ended up having audio issues with the stream.
Where's the audio coming from?
After we were in my studio, we got online once again.
There we go.
This time we were greeted with a massive echo.
Nice.
But we had a lot of fun
I guess
anyway.
we're gonna have to hear it, unfortunately. Oh no, it's gonna
loop it.
gonna loop. Maybe we gotta
Go headphones.
No, it's gonna
loop it.
maybe we gotta. It's gonna be terrible. No. Maybe we gotta. It's gonna be terrible.
Wait till it starts. I'm going to jam with myself.
Here. Here. This thing I'm gonna drive to the airport.
We decided to have a patron-only meetup and jam session before the Knobcon Friday music started that evening. It was awesome to meet everyone that I had previously talked with on Discord.
I saved the song after he was here.
Nice.
It's one pattern that sounds like there you go.
So this should plug in.
This is just a general.
They asked me to set something up.
What I have is,
Oh wow, that was a bit of a drive back.
I have a TRS to 5 pins.
Gotcha. Oh, you do?
From the NT area.
Female. Okay. No, you need one.
So we just need a regular MIDI cable, definitely.
Hey, deluge.
I'll come over in a second, I promise.
Yeah.
Alright. Try to wrap this up nicely for us.
Hey.
Gary now. Huh? Gary now.
Good to meet you.
You too.
Oh, shoot.
Don't mind me, I'm filming.
You're all good. Good to meet you
Yeah.
too.
Nice to meet you.
How many do you need? Just one. One? Okay. All right, I will go grab it.
Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You're obviously Trick Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I introduced myself.
Yeah. That's cool. No problem.
I have the memory of a goldfish.
Nah, that's okay. Well, I think we all do. I think we're all like missing sleep and stuff. So
Yeah.
we're all gonna be like,
I'm the best rested person here.
yeah, at least finally.
Crashed last time.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. I would have done the same.
I'm gonna find a different tab.
We even got some semblance of a tune synchronized after a while. It was a lot of fun.
I've set up the development environment, looked at it. Rowan actually wrote some of the structures and all that. A lot of it. But actually, there's someone actually made something called the Zelda So now that helps. But that was actually community developed. Yeah. There's Aria was one of the first people to take charge of that. So she started it and then sort of taking it from there. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if, like what the name of all that was, but I remember I started looking at code and I was like, it seems a little messy, it's not really my forte, I like some messing with it, but
It's you have to take a small chunk of it and work from there because the whole thing is it's a lot.
well, I was gonna work with many implementation, instead of just that on the channel feature, I was gonna try to write something up. with it, but,
absolutely.
but obviously MIDI touches a lot of things.
I would talk to I Love State in the Discord because he was the one that originally worked on getting new MPV channels in place.
Yeah.
Things like the Osmos.
Yeah.
So if you needed a primer on, how all that was set up, you could work some time together.
Not a bad idea.
We accomplished something! Oh my god!
Can't wait for there to be no audio on the stream or something.
Yeah.
Later at the convention center was the live music tent, which was the kickoff to Knobcon. I had never experienced seeing a modular system played live before, so this was new to me, and I think it was also new to a lot of the people that were with us. It was weird, wild, crazy, and the visuals on the screen were generated by some very powerful equipment. Some of the artists were really cool and got the room dancing. Others, well, let's just say you had to be there. On Saturday, the show floor was open. Electronic music vendors from all over came and showed off their products. As this footage shows, there were a lot of modular setups. I still don't know a lot about modular, but I sure respect it a lot more after seeing so much of it in person. Saturday night was the Knobcon banquet dinner. No, I didn't take pictures of my food, but I did get one of the guest speaker, Doug McKechnie, who made history as the first man to play a Moog synthesizer at a rock festival. Sunday was back at the vendor room and time to decide if I wanted to take a chance with a piece of gear going home with me or not. Freebeat and other patrons had decided to pick up some products from Bastel. I decided to give them a shot as well. And I ended up with a Bastel Bestie, which is a 5-channel stereo mixer with sound boost and a distortion saturator with pre-routed feedback channel. Wow, a lot to say. Maybe I'll show it off in a future video. Knobcon ended a little earlier on Sunday, as shows of this type usually do, and we said our goodbyes to people we had met that had to leave that night or early the next morning. Those who could stay behind were invited to an after party. We really enjoyed Freebeat's live drum session.
And everybody watching him.
Staring directly at you.
Overall, Knobcon 2023 was a blast, and I can't wait to go again next year. Some of us ended up with new gear, a lot of swag, and some new friends. And it was so worth it to see Freebeat having the time of his life. Mission accomplished. I'll never forget it.
I don't know. Oh.
Thanks for joining me on my recap of Knobcon 2023. If you'd like to, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.